Hi, I'm Sokratis Papafolatos. I'm CEO and co-founder of TrustedPlaces.com, and these are my top 5 survival tips for startups. Tip number 1. Focus on revenue as early as possible, and focus on revenue that is actually scalable and revenue that will result in cash for you sooner rather than later. Don't confuse booking an invoice and getting a job done with actually having cash in your bank. Make sure that you are 100% on top of what people should be paying you and when, and if they don't, chase them, because you'll find invariably that you're gonna have to do that. Tip number 2. Stop doing things that are not core to your survival, are not core to your business model, are not things that are actually going to help you survive in the short and medium term. We all have more things that we actually can afford to do, both in terms of people, in terms of resources, in terms of money we can spend. If you're not sure about something, if it is a risk from a development perspective, for example, if it's a brand new feature that you think may be really cool, it would take you 3 months to develop, but you're not exactly sure if it's going to make money, my advice would be to stop it. Tip number 3, really go back to what you already have and try to sweat it and optimize it. Invariably you'll find that the existing revenue streams that you have, you can increase them by a significant margin by just going back, looking at it with a fresh pair of eyes and seeing what improvements can you make. It's amazing how some of the simplest changes you can make, taking this ad block, for example, from that part of the page and putting it on this part of the page, the impact that can have almost immediately. So go back, look what are the ways that you're making money already. If you're not, I'd really recommend you find some ways that you actually do make money, and then sweat those again and again. Iterate until you actually get to the stage that you're happy with, and when you reach that stage, then set yourself new goals and do another round. Tip number 4. Really go back to all the people that are your key suppliers, your key partners, and see if you can renegotiate, if you can actually take payments that are due now, if you can break them down into longer term payments, promise people direct debits. Really go back to the people that you have a solid relationship with, and this go back to another point, make sure that you do have solid relationships with your key suppliers and your key partners, whether they provide data to you, whether you provide hosting, whether you're lawyers, your accountants. Don't just call them when you are already in trouble. Have a good working relationship, and you'll find more times than not that people are willing to actually help you. They're willing to give you the time, they're willing to extend that runway that you have, which is what survival is about. Final tip number 5, the most important tip for me: really make sure that your team is 100% on board what you're doing. Over-communicate to them, let them know early on where you are. If things are tough, like they are tough for most people these days, make sure that they know exactly where you are. Make sure that they know what you're trying to do and how they can contribute. Don't let bad news, if you have bad news to tell them, don't leave it until the last moment to actually break them to your team. So keep them 100% engaged, ask them for their help and their contribution, and make sure that you all fight through and survive.